In July 2025, the Northern Corridor Transit and Transport Coordination Authority released the performance report of the corridor for the period of January to June 2025. This video presents the key highlights from the report. During the first half of 2025, cargo handled at the Port of Mombasa reached 21.3 million metric tons, marking an 8.1% increase from 19.8 million tons in the same period of 2024. This growth was driven by a 13% rise in imports and a 3% increase in exports, with imports accounting for 79% of the total throughput. Container throughput also increased by 6.7%, reaching 1,012,949 containers compared to 948,983 in 2024. Transit cargo through Mombasa maintained an upward trend, growing by 16% to 7.37 million tons, up from 6.36 million in 2024. Uganda remained the dominant destination, taking up 69.34% of the total transit cargo, about 5.1 million tons, representing a 33% growth. Burundi and Rwanda recorded strong growths of 42% and 16%, respectively, while volumes to South Sudan and DRC declined by 19% and 8%. Ship turnaround time deteriorated slightly, rising from 89 hours in 2024 to 94 hours in 2025. Delays were noted in most months except April, which met the 75-hour port charter target. These delays were mainly caused by global shipping disruptions, particularly those affecting the Red Sea route. Vessel waiting times before berthing also exceeded targets, averaging more than double the 12-hour benchmark, with peaks above 50 hours in March and June. To address this, the Port of Mombasa is implementing several operational improvements, including a fixed berthing window, berthing aid systems at Kipivu Oil Terminal, a vessel traffic management system (VTMIS), and feasibility studies to redevelop berths 7 to 10. In terms of modernization and efficiency efforts, the Kenya Ports Authority (KPA) continues to modernize Mombasa Port through automation and infrastructure upgrades to enhance efficiency and trade integration. Key initiatives include upgrades to terminal operating systems, acquisition of new cargo handling equipment, redevelopment of berth number 1 at Dongo Kundu, and road expansions around the port. 4 Container dwell time and clearance. Average container dwell time rose to 104 hours from 94 hours in 2024, exceeding the 48-hour target. This was due to increased vessel traffic linked to the Red Sea crisis, limited wrecked seal availability, and congestion during peak arrivals. To improve cargo clearance, the Integrated Customs Management System, ICMS, was rolled out, addressing delays, revenue leakages, and manual processes seen under the previous Simba system. With ICMS, customs processes are automated and goods can be cleared before ships dock, significantly reducing dwell times. Under ICMS, the baseline clearance time is 2.3 hours from duty payment to customs approval. In terms of transit time on roads in Kenya, transit time measures the period from port gate exit to border clearance. Between January and June 2025, the median transit time was 70 hours from Mombasa to Malaba, 23 hours to Taita Taveta. Across the Northern Corridor, routes to Rwanda and South Sudan were the fastest, while DRC routes were the slowest. Improved road infrastructure contributed to consistent travel times, but delays persisted due to driver stops, weighbridges, police checks, and company checkpoints. In Uganda, transit times remained relatively high compared to distances covered, especially on Malaba, Kampala-Tintoroko, and Kampala-Goli routes, mainly because of operational inefficiencies, border delays, and administrative bottlenecks. Memo: among the key recommendations of the report are that the Kenya Port Authority to accelerate the vessel traffic management system implementation to cut vessel waiting and turnaround times. KPA and KRA to enhance strategies to reduce cargo dwell time through automation. More wrecked seals, a vehicle appointment system, and extended gate hours. Member states to implement smart gates at borders to reduce crossing times. Burundi and DRC to fully implement, and South Sudan adopt, the REX for real-time cargo tracking. Member states to promote intra-regional trade to minimize export of empty containers. Northern Corridor Secretariat to strengthen collaboration to address and resolve non-tariff barriers, NTBs. The Mombasa Port and Northern Corridor Community Charter to fast-track the review of performance indicators, baselines, and targets to enhance monitoring efficiency. Overall, the first half of 2025 showed strong growth in cargo volumes and regional trade through the Northern Corridor.